In this episode, we're PSG fans. We need them to beat Dortmund, we need to beat Celtic, and we're in with a chance of qualifying out of this group. I think. Roll the intro. Welcome back to NK Maribor Save. It's Coach Left Foot here. Pleasure to have you with me. If you're enjoying the series, hit that like button for me. Let's see how many of you are enjoying this series and how many of you will hit that like button. We look at the group up here, and yeah, if PSG beat Dortmund and we beat Celtic, it puts them on 9, us on 6, and us will be plus something on goal difference. Then we'll be playing Dortmund in the next episode, and it depends A, on the goal difference, and B, how much we beat them by to see if we go through, because it's going to be touch and go. Basically, we beat Celtic today. We know we're definitely qualified for the Europa League, and we still have a chance if PSG beat Dortmund. So the first thing we've got to do is beat Celtic, and then we've got to watch and see if PSG have beaten Dortmund. If we look at the schedule, this is how we've been getting on since the last time we were together, which was the 3-1 loss to PSG. We played Triglav and won 2-0, and then we hit a bit of bad form. 1-1 we drew with NK Cooper in the quarter-final second leg. Doesn't really matter, we were 3-0 up from the first leg, so we went through in that 4-1. The goals came from Hamzbergovic against Triglav. Paul Radford got the goal against Cooper, and then we lost to Ljubljana 1-0. Andre Janka pounced on a very bad bit of defending. Yeah, he pounced on a mistake at the back, and they got the 1-0 lead in the 14th minute and then never gave it up. It was very, very annoying. But today is the big game. We play Celtic. Only other thing to discuss, I was really, really annoyed because the Slovenia manager has been awful. They've been absolutely awful. They lost to Lithuania 3-2, which meant I'm pretty sure they finished bottom. They finished 4th in their group, only 3 points above Moldova. The job became insecure. I declared my interest, and then all of a sudden it became stable again. So I'm not too sure what happened there. Everyone said, you know, I'd be a great fit for it and it'd be really good to get me in. And then, yeah, it didn't. He went from being insecure to stable the next day, which was very, very annoying. But anyway, we're going to play Celtic. I'll see you at the game day. Catch you there. This is how we line up at home. Bacola is in goal. Ricardo, Hasby and Pavlin are the back three. Deutschmann, Takacs and Tapia are the midfield three. Lopez and Lovric play in front of them. Hasbergovic and Cardos are up front. On the bench, we've got Big Mac, Landers, who's come to me complaining that he wants to move to Man United. Now they're interested. Cespedes, Aitama, Luis Carlos, who's come to me moaning that says he wants to move to Arabia so they can pay him more money. Left Foot and Hadji, who has come moaning to me saying he's not going to be good enough at this level. So a bit of discontent within the club. I don't like that. It's making morale go down. But anyway, Celtic line up in a 4-2-3-1. No hope of getting out of this group, really. Just let's smash them. I'm expecting a very good performance here from the boys. We beat them 4-0 away. I'm expecting to beat them 4 or more 0 in this game. But, you know, we can't get complacent. We can't start badly. We've got to start well and get in it. So, as you can see from the points, a draw in the PSG Dortmund game does not help us out at all. If they do draw, Cardos is in and he shoots and Pisek makes the save for Celtic after 41 seconds. This is the start we were after to put them under serious pressure, as Lopez can't pick up the headed clearance and Garcia brings it away, but Lopez catches him up and makes a very good tackle. Now where is PSG Dortmund? There it is. Bukowski shoots over the bar, and PSG and Dortmund is still 0-0 at the moment. We need PSG to get a goal. Come on, you French bastards. Pelkas puts a free kick over the bar as well. And, well, they've picked up another injury. Petrovski has picked up an injury. They've had more shots than us. We've had more possession. Only 15 minutes gone, though, so plenty of time as Pelkas takes a free kick short. Petrovski gets into the box. Takacs robs him very, very well. And he brings it away up the line to Tapia. Tapia to Cardos. Cardos turns and runs at them. He does very well. He's got Hamzbergovic square, but he's into the box all on his own. That would have been an amazing goal from Alex Cardos. And it's a good save from Pisek in the end as Lopez puts in a corner. Caldwell heads clear, comes to Hamzbergovic. Lovric shoots. Tapia's there. Pretty much an empty net as Pisek came to try and claim the cross. But he couldn't get there. And Juan Tapia has not his first goal of the season. As you can see, that error is still there. But it was headed clear from Caldwell. Hamzbergovic picked it up, won the header back to Lovric, who cheeky little back heel into Tapia's pass. Goalkeeper probably should have actually done better. I thought it was a bit further out of his goal, but Juan Tapia gets the goal, runs off celebrating like a madman. And that's put us within 4 points. We're still needing a PSG goal as James Begovic shoots over the bar. Come on, PSG. Come on. As you can see, last year I had the conundrum of do I just play for third place or go to qualify from this group. I wasn't sure. This year, I desperately want to qualify. And PSG have scored. PSG have scored. So we need PSG to get some more to rack up a good goal difference. And we need to rack up a good goal difference against Celtic. Lovric to Lopez. Out wide to Deutschmann. Into Lovric. He's in the box. He shoots. It's 2-0. This is what we need against Celtic. This is absolutely superb. We are playing very, very well. After 23 minutes, we're 2-0 up. Lopez to Deutschmann. Deutschmann out to Lovric. Just sort of wanders into the box. Little toe poke. Goes under the goalkeeper's arm. Good finish. 2-0. Bing bang bosh. And Celtic have a corner. Hasby heads it away. Cardos is going to try to get to the rebound but can't. Brown's there into Cadden. Tapia intercepts that really poor pass and Cardos comes forward. He's still on his way. Cardos shoots. It's not very good. It is not very good at all. Come on PSG, score some more goals. Brown to Pelkas. Pelkas to the other Brown. Brown to Brown. Brown runs with it. I'm saying Brown a lot. Cardos. It's a good ball forward from Tapia to find Cardos and he's running. It's a terrible layoff to Cax, but it's sort of worked. Lovric to Lopez. Out to Tapia, but Brown does well. Pavlin. Tapia gets it back again. Will he beat him? Inside to Lovric to Lopez. To Hamzovic. Through to Cardos. Shoots. It's gone wide. He's not having a best of games today, Cardos. He is really not. Pelkas with a free kick into the wall. Falls to Caldwell. Back post. Deutschmann heads it away. Pilkowski shoots. But Garcia was offside. And there was no real threat from any of that. Bacola. Hamzovic wins the header down to Deutschmann. Into Lopez. Lovric. Out to Deutschmann on the right-hand side. He's got Hamzovic in space. He uses him. He's into the box. Squares it. Couldn't find Cardos. Pisek dives on it. An easy catch in the end for the Celtic goalkeeper. And we are playing very, very well, actually. I'm happy with this. It looked a bit nervous at the beginning, but we've dominated the game as Garcia comes forward. Cax just robs him. He is absolutely superb. I've got him on a new contract to Cax. I've taken out the contract clause for as if he plays 10 games, whatever it is. As Cardos shoots, we've won a corner. And I just thought to Cax a new contract just with how well he's been playing anyway. Not just because of a number of games. So he's been tied down for another 2 or 3 years to help coach some youngsters as well, which should be very good. Lopez, ball in. Brown heads it away. Cardos, back to Lopez. Out to Cardos again. Shot blocked. McCabe has a bit of space to run into, but he's sort of outnumbered. But he gives it to Brown. Out to Garcia. On the left-hand side, cross in. Bacolo with a very easy catch. And PSG are still only 1-0 up. Come on, PSG. Sort it out. We need you to score some goals. Hamzovic heads clear. Brown picks it up. B. Brown. We'll call him Bobby Brown. Hamzovic gets in after his mistake. He's got a bit of space on the right-hand side for Deutschmann, but he's running all on his own into that space. Uses Deutschmann now. Good 1-2. Back to Hamzovic. Lovric. Cardos. Back to Lovric. Where's he going? Oh my God, what a shot. What a finish from Mateo Lovric. You don't save those, is what the commentary said. Third goal of the season. Well, it was a good little bit of football as well, and he's just on the edge of the box and curls his left foot around this. And, I mean, the goalkeeper's just caught off guard, I think, and we are smashing Celtic. Absolutely smashing them. As we're still waiting on PSG to score more goals, this is helping our goal difference a lot. Let's just see what we're doing. So, we are 5 goals behind Dortmund at the moment. They beat us 3-2, so I think if we beat them big by a better goal margin, we'll go through in the group. As McCabe gets into the box, Bacola makes a save. And yeah, that's why I'm just going to shorten that because I don't like it doing that. But come on, PSG, get some more goals. Hamzovic heads clear. Lopez picks this up. We could do a Cardos getting a goal just to get his confidence up. His shooting's been a bit wayward in this game, to be honest. And Tapia brings it forward. Ball in, looking for Cardos. Potrovsky picks up the clearance. And Celtic smuggle it away. And at half-time, I'm telling the guys, I'm very, very pleased to keep it going. See, when we play well, this formation works really well with 3 at the back. It's just that when we struggle in games, it's slightly too defensive with... Well, it's not a defensive formation, it's just got more people on defensive duties. As Lovric is there, Hamzovic out to Tapia, into Cardos, to Lovric, Hamzovic, shot blocked. Deutschmann lets it roll out for a throw-in. And if we can rack up 5 or 6 goals in this game, I'll be very, very happy. To Cax, Lovric, down to Lopez. As we come forward once again, Lopez, he's still running with it. Infield to Lovric. He loves a shot with his left foot, as we've already seen once today. But it comes to Tapia. Tapia's tackled and McCabe is looking very isolated up front for Celtic. He's got a lot of work to do on his own, and if he shoots like that, it's not a problem whatsoever. That was terrible. Deutschmann to Lopez. Lopez comes forward, infield to Hamza, flicked on, looking for Cardos, and it couldn't get there. Lovric looking to get it back, but Cadden clears. Hasby's, well, won the header very well. And yeah, Cardos isn't really getting into this game. Cardos, what can he do now? Cross is deflected. Tapia looking for Hamza Begovic. Lopez picks it up. Back to Deutschmann. Back to Lopez. Into Deutschmann again. He's tackled but gets it back. Lovric shoots just past the post. And Dortmund have equalised. For God's sake. Come on, PSG. You're better than that. We know. Everyone knows it. Stop being pathetic and just go and win the game. That's all you've got to do. We don't have anyone on the bench that can really play out front. So I'm going to have to leave those two on. Although I would like to take Hamza Begovic off, I think. Santiago Lopez having a good aim. I'm just going to leave it because we're absolutely bossing them. There's no point in changing it really at the moment. Bakola to Deutschmann, up to Hamza Begovic. Upfield to Cardos. She shoots, good save from Pisek, and he still can't find that goal, Cardos. And if it stays like this, I won't be doing the Dortmund game as a live com because it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Ricardo, up to Deutschmann. Deutschmann infield to Lovric. Lovric to Lopez. Lopez will move forward with it to Cardos. Cardos to Takacs to Lovric. Bit of space on the left in Tapia. He finds him. Into Hamza Begovic. They've brought on their sub-goalkeeper, McPherson. PSG have scored. It's 2-1 PSG. Oh, I've never been so excited about a Paris Saint-Germain goal. Ricardo heads it, tries to get there, but it comes to Lovric. Hamza Begovic. Headed clear. Deutschmann's there. Look at all these injuries they're picking up. I hope they can't be from our tackles. We've only got one yellow card. Not much going on. Petrovski shoots over the bar. And come on, PSG. Score more goals. Hit Dortmund on the counter-attack. We're going to make... 15 minutes to go, we're going to make a sub. We're going to get... I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go back to 4-1-2-3. Hasby, which defender's playing the worst or is most knackered? 7.10, 7.10, 7.10, 76. Yeah, so it is. Hasby's going to come off and be replaced by Cespedes. And Aitama is going to come on attacking field left for Cardos. And we'll leave Hamza Begovic, I think. Or do we want to leave Cardos on? Undo that last one. We're going to leave Cardos on up front. And Hamza Begovic is going to be replaced by Sam left foot, actually. I'll change my mind. Let's get me boy on. Let's get me boy on. Takacs has given away a foul, which is pretty standard for Ladislav Takacs. And he's got a yellow card, which again is pretty standard. He'll be suspended for the game against Dortmund, which means we'll have to find someone else to sit in that holding midfield role. As Deutschmann picks up the short free kick from Lovric. Back to Lovric, into Pavlin. Pavlin turns. Tapia shoots. McPherson with a good save. Left foot back across, and no one was at the back post attacking that area. And it's unlucky. It was a good ball through from left foot. And Takacs is looking a little bit tired, but we're going to leave him on. There's only 2 minutes left. Takacs up to Deutschmann. And that should be that. It is. It's a 3-0 win, and Dortmund have lost. So we can still get through from this group. A good win. A good win for the boys. We'll look at this group here then. So we're 5 goal differences behind. So a 3-0 win would put us ahead on goal difference. I doubt we're going to win 3-0. But I think it comes down to head-to-head in the Champions League. So if we beat them by more than they beat us, which was 3-2. So if we win like 4-2 or 3-1 or 2-0, I think we might go through. Let me know in the comments if you know what the rules are for the Champions League. I'm pretty sure I can look them up. We get 1.29 million for beating Celtic, which is very good. And Lovric played very, very well. Superb in front of goal. Keep it going. That's what we want to see from you. So if we go to the competition, UEFA Champions League, overview, rules, let's have a look at this. How is it separated? Results between and then goal difference, then goal scored. Okay, so we need to win 3-0, pretty much. We need to win 3-0. Team records against other teams on the same points will be sorted. Okay. Team records against other teams on the same points will be sorted by rules in the following order. Away goals scored. And they scored 3 away goals. We're not going through. I will live comment, but I doubt we're going through. We need to go to Dortmund, either win by 3-0 or win 4-3. And I'm not sure. Well, we lost to Man City 4-3, so we've got the goals in us. We can do it. No one wants to play Adlander's release fee. So he's staying here then, isn't he? I offered him out for 20 million. No one wanted it. So they don't rate you that highly, mate. Sorry. I mean, there's some big clubs after him, and I'm sure they'll pay it eventually. But I'm not giving into it. I'm not giving in. We'll be back for the game against Dortmund, which is only in 1 game time. That's not very long at all. I shall see you then. Thanks very much for watching, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm glad you're here to enjoy this with me. As I said, please leave a like if you're enjoying the series, and I'll chat to you all very, very shortly for the Dortmund game. Cheers.